Good evening, everyone. On a Friday night, and it's not our esports league that ended last week. We are live with the Formula One Season 3 Race of Champions in DTR. This is me, Bog. We have a full grid with all the champions, the runners up from this past season, from the 5 divisions. We have a full quali. We have realistic cars, and when it's raining here at Monza. Let's go. Right. Well, the weather is certainly gonna have an impact. I just got a weather confirmation that there's a 20% chance on rain in the race, so that's not a very high chance. But we do have rain now, and that is, well, I think for those, as we're racing with realistic cars, you're probably happy because it's more of an equalizer. Right now, I'm posting a tweet that we're live with the link so everyone else can watch as well. As we're gonna follow the action. Let's see is on track. I see that Hammers has gone out. Right, that's posted. Let's go get to the action and let's see. Who's in the chat? Let us know. Right, Hammers is on a hot lap, so is Billy. And it's not just one qualification, it's a full qualifying session, so 3 sessions as the first. In the first session, the 5 slowest cars will drop out. Then in Q2, the next 5 drop out, and we have Q3 with 10 cars left. Who is the first to set a time? That is, if I'm correct, that is one of the Aston Martins. Who is in the Aston Martins? It's Ben. Oh, Lancy. No, Lancy invalidated. So let's just go back with Hammers. He's not the first to set a time. That is a Ferrari. I think it's Fox Blue. Fox Blue. No, it's the other Ferrari. I'm gonna go back with Hammers. He's just gonna be the first time to probably set a time. He is. Let's go. Hammers. 1:31.991. I'm sure that will be improved. Let's see who is next. Fox, but he invalidated. And then we're gonna see Billy Yari. Well, that's support time by Yari, but hey. Oh, Stewart. Oh. Oh, that went back. Gee. Wazza and Trucker both crashed into Stewart's spun car. Oh, so did Tick as well. Well, that is... Well, it's certainly gonna make it easier for some to qualify to the next round. As 4 cars are out already. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I am no longer alone doing comms. This is your very well-known commentator for the last few seasons. No boy. Good evening, sir. How are you? Probably still struggling with the headset. I'll drop in when it can. Let us focus on the exit. Yari improves to 133.9. Is really struggling in that Haas car. I think Nell is getting sound now.
Hello, could you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, so probably everyone else can hear you as well. Good evening, Nell. How are you?
Thankfully, good evening. Not too bad, thank you. So a bit of a sore throat, so apologies for being late tonight, but it's good to be here for the Race of Champions. Can't believe we're at the end of Season 3 already, Bog.
Yeah, it's not just this season, but the whole year has flown by that we raced, we played, and commentated on this for F1 2021 game, actually.
Yeah.
But you missed a little bit of action, I think, as in Q1, Stewart spun at Lesmo, and there were a few drivers that drove into his car and crashed out. And yeah,
the three that are out, so we got Wazza, Trocker, Stewart and Tickard, were they all involved?
Yeah. Well, at least Trocker and Wazza were involved, and a bit later on, Tickard as well. Given that the 5 slowest drivers will not qualify for Q2, you basically only have to keep one other driver behind you to qualify for that.
Absolutely, yeah. Last man standing now. So
Yeah.
So do we know what the weather is for the rest of the qualifying?
Not sure about the rest of qualifying. What I heard for the race, it's probably going to be 20% chance of rain. So I'm assuming it's going to be a dry race.
Right.
But
okay.
you never know.
As I fingers crossed, nice bit of rain should spice it up a bit.
Oh yeah, and I think actually some drivers would encourage it as it comes down a bit more to skill and not the car. And since we don't have equal cars tonight, I'm sure a driver like Yari would happily take a bit of rain.
Yeah, well, if my memory serves me right, didn't Yari win the last Race of Champions in the Williams?
That is absolutely right. Wasn't that the Austin track in USA?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, he really surprised us all by winning in a car that's slow. However, this time he has a car that's even slower.
Well, I think sometimes it's the only way to keep him down. It's
yeah.
We keep it. I mean, to be honest, hats off to him as well, winning the Division 1 title this year with a broken ankle, still racing and still winning. It's
yellow.
We have a Haas going slow.
Yeah. I think it may be a good moment to go through the grid. Who we have, who don't we have. Well, first of all, so far it's Reliot in the Red Bull that has the leading time ahead of Fox Blue and Hammers. Times are still, well, reasonably close, as we have 8 drivers within a second. Make that 9, please. Then it's still, it basically just starts to drop off after Yari, with Brent and Nojak struggling quite a bit in the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, I think just taking time to get used to conditions. How many laps have they put in? Might just be taking their time on it. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on them. But at the moment, obviously, No Jug sitting in the elimination
Yeah,
position of 16th. So
he's
Brent will
he's in the
just make
hot
it through.
seat of elimination. And it's not just he has to improve. He needs to improve over a second, and that may not even be enough.
He needs 2 seconds really. Put himself up in the
Yeah,
13th. Just give
yeah.
himself a bit of
Oh,
space.
Ben is
Ben,
out, but that may not hurt him. There's a little glitch in the game, as Ben has posted a faster time than Brent has, but it drops him below Brent due to his retirement. Um, so don't let you be mistaken about that. It's really No Jug in 16, Brent in P15, and like you said, he's probably going to need two improvement of 2 seconds to get to Q2.
yeah, he's coming into the pits now, so we put the fresh set on.
Ooh, look at it, look at it. I see Relia is putting on inters. I think it's too early as I still see some puddles, but he has the leading time and he looks pretty much safe. So he could always test it a bit to see how it feels, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so the grid for tonight, as we have just let us start with the top teams. Supposedly the quickest car is the Mercedes, where we have Charlie. Charlie was fourth in Division 5. Didn't qualify directly, but got a ticket as number 2 Division 5. Ropsy was not available tonight. His teammate for tonight is another Division 5 driver, Nerdy Average Gamer, who won the Rookie of the Year award.
Yeah, rightly so as well. He had a good season.
Yeah, and didn't just drive in Division 5, actually also had a few races in Division 3, and yeah, he pretty much hold his man there. So good driver with some good potential. Also, he has quite a fun channel on Twitch where he streams. So and he talks back to the viewers and stuff. So like it maybe a good one to view if you're into that. Then we have the Red Bulls with Hammers. Hammers. How high did Hammers finish actually?
Hammers in his division. Have a quick look.
I think he was third, if I'm correct.
Hammers was third indeed. Yeah, 121 points, 2 wins, 4 podiums throughout the season. Again, you know, he raced in higher divisions as well and showed his worth there as well. He was certainly no pushover in divisions 4 and 3.
Talking about Hammers. Hammers crashed. And he is out of Q1 in a way that he's not able to return to track. But but it doesn't matter. He's safe after all. So
it's now all on No Jug to see what he can do.
Yeah. No Jug. As Brent improved, it's basically Yari in 15 with 33.0. So he needs 1.9 seconds to go on to the next qualifying session. Yeah, that's a lot, I think.
No, small amount. That's just one corner. He'll make that up.
Yeah, maybe if he cuts it and doesn't get invalidated, he might make it. But like full force turn 1, you know, boom. However, back to the grid. So we have Hammers, and Hammers is a driver that's really quick, and I think he has the potential to go in higher divisions.
Absolutely. Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
probably will do next season. He is a bit mistake prone, if I may say so. No offense, Hammer, or Lewis, as his name is. Um, and I think if he can cut that out, he could actually become a threat to a championship contender in higher divisions.
Yeah. Yeah. He's definitely got the speed. He's just getting that consistency. So,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, what was it last Wednesday? I think Division Four, where he was in a good position in on the Brazil track, and then suddenly lost traction out of nowhere and dropped to last. Well, he was fighting for a top five, so he's definitely is able more. Billy goes to the quickest time now, as we keep focusing on No Jug, as
no
it's
joke,
very simply.
1.6 seconds up on his time at the moment.
Whoa, look at that. Is he going to throw Yari out? Good last
I
corner,
think
could
he could
really
do.
help him. That would be an upset.
A good run off the final corner. We'll see what time he puts in.
Oh, yeah.
32.726. There you go. Said
Oh,
second and a half, not a problem.
and now Yari in trouble. Oh, no, not Yari. Yari
Racing Rhino.
improves to 32.5, and that means I'm really sorry,
32.7.
but Ben is in trouble. And because Ben is out, it's basically the session done.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
not. Yeah, so the dropouts, as we could say, and a bit unlucky as some crashed. Ticket, Stewart, Trocker, Waza, and Ben. So you basically can all return to the pit and or maybe test out how the Inters feels. It seems like it's drying up a little
yeah, I
as
think.
we enter the last minute. Right, so back to the lineup. The second Red Bull driver of tonight, Reliot. Reliot was a very versatile driver. Probably drove the most races of any on this last season.
Mm,
He drove in Division 5, and together with his brother Gunnar, they claimed the Constructors' Championship, and that was already for the third season in a row. So he's a triple champion. In the standings,
and let's face
individually.
it, they didn't just claim it. I mean, no, was it 90 points? I think they were
Oh
clear in the
yeah,
end.
yeah, but
So,
that's because they're both very consistent. They rarely make mistakes.
yes, yeah,
He was fifth in the individual standings, but he claimed the title and also, well, he drove a lot of races in Division 4 and in Division 3 as well, and was very much able to hold his man there. So got points, good points mostly. So yeah,
mm. Very clean driver as well. He'll
yeah.
give you room. He's yeah, pleasure to have him here. Him and his brother Guna. I say, two good, hard, fair racers, and yeah, pleasure to have. And it's he's good that they've made it into the Race of Champions. As you say, constructors champions for the second year running.
Right, and that talking about his brother, Gunnar, that is, he is here tonight as well. He's in the McLaren. He won the Division 5 championship and for the first time in a row the Constructors' Championship. So that's 4 titles already. As a reserve in Division 4, he was even close to winning that too.
Yeah, and was voted as the fairest driver.
Yeah, so he basically had like 4 tickets for this race.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, so right, so this is the end of Q1.
So,
Billy,
who do we lose?
Billy the
Bottom five.
fastest ahead of Reliot and Fox Blue. We have Gunnar average, and we have Charlie, there, Jordan, Lynx, Lancy, Brent, Yari, Marcel, Racing Ryan, Hammers, and Nojak all continuing to the next session. And we lost Ben, we lost Waza, Trucker, Stewart, and Ticket, and all thanks to Stewart for crashing. Well, you can always count on Stewart for something to happen on track.
It's never a dull moment.
No, never
Never a
dull
dull
moment
moment.
with Stewart. All right, so we are now going into Q2, 15 cars left, and they will try to qualify for Q3. I think it's a little drier, so I don't see any puddles anymore. So I think we're going to see times on the intermediate tires now.
Yeah. I'm just going to see if I can get the weather up at all on this, just for interest as to going forward. Looks like we are going to have rain for about the next 15 minutes. 30 minutes it is going to dry up, so obviously the intensity dropping after 15 minutes. So I think we could be looking at inters late, well, certainly late in this session, if not, as you say, straight away.
I'm not sure if I'm correct about this, but I don't see 13 cars, and that means that probably the crash drivers in Q1 that did qualify in P14 and 15 are not allowed to drive in Q2.
I suppose in a way it would make sense, because there's no way the car would be repaired between Q1 and 2.
Yeah. And that was Hammers, one of them, right?
Yes, yep. Who was the other one?
No joke.
Yes.
No joke. Yeah. Right.
So we're down to 13.
Yeah, it really is a last man standing here.
Yeah, it was a 3-car elimination.
Right. Yeah, it started a bit odd as well in Q1, where we had an early crash and 4 cars were out. So do not retire, ladies and gentlemen.
No. But yeah, definitely dry enough for inters now. Looking at the track,
yeah.
it's whether we can get onto dry compound before the end of qualifying. I certainly don't think we're going to make it in Q2, but I think Q3 could potentially.
Yeah. Seeing at how quickly things dry, yeah. But I still see raindrops coming, but much less than it was in Q1. So let's have a look at the tires.
Yeah, we seem to have lost the puddles, so I think that's always a telling point on this game, isn't it? Normally with the crossover.
Yeah.
Or when I've hit the wall, that's normally a crossover that I should have gone onto the wets.
It seems, Brent is the first to start a hot lap.
So yeah, everybody on the intermediate.
No, it's not Brent. It's Lynx in the Haas.
Yeah, and then Billy will be setting his time just behind him as well. So interesting to see what the difference is between these two.
Yeah, it seems like Jordan is the only car at the pit lane and is waiting until
validating.
So that's a shame. Yeah, but I think it's probably wise to wait a bit more and until the truck
times
dries.
are going to tumble.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Charlie,
look at that.
29.1.
Look at that, Charlie. Well done. Ryan here in the Alpine.
Yari now crossing the line. 130.4, so up in a fifth in the Haas.
Lancey. Oh. Brent to P4. Reliot to P2. And that means Gunnar is next. Right, we talked about Gunnar. And tonight he is partnering up with Jordan. Jordan is one of the better and most consistent Division 4 drivers. He got in because I think they won the constructors, right? In Division
Ferrari
4.
they did indeed, yes.
Yeah, driving for Ferrari.
With Racing Ryan.
Yeah, and Jordan missed a few races that held him back in the standings a bit, but also not his most lucky season, as season 2 was a much better one for him. But a very good driver. And definitely one of the nicest guys I've ever met in racing.
Yeah, he's certainly a gentleman of racing. He's nice, fair to battle against, as you say, very consistent. And he's so quick on a pad as well. It's something I still can't get my head around.
But we have more drivers who are capable of that.
Oh, I know. So I just take my hat off to all of them because I tried it on a pad a few weeks ago. I think I told you, and it was it wasn't pretty. So
No, I know all about that. Right, and then one team. The next team is the Alpines with Racing Ryan. So that was Jordan's teammate. Racing Ryan got third himself in Division 4. Good season for him. I think he even won two races, and he won the constructors. So very well done to him. But who is... Oh, of course. How can I forget? His teammate. It's good old Wazza.
absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen Wazza turn a wheel, unfortunately, so far. So looking forward to seeing him in the race. But
Oh, yeah. No, I think I posted it earlier today on Twitter. Is whoever would have thought to see Wazza the Crusher, is as his nickname was, evolve into Wazza the Champion.
yeah. He has made leaps and bounds on his
Yeah.
consistency. Keeping the penalties down, I think, was the first thing, and then the results came on that. But he's always had the raw speed. It was
It started with not being at the back after turn 1. Then not crashing out, and then keeping the penalties low. So it's been a journey from a few years where he's always been quick, and once he made the step from a controller to a wheel, he became even much quicker. And now he's driving with his brain. Well, more and more he is.
Well, yeah, but no, he's had a really good season. It was good to see, and certainly, I mean, it's such a strong second half of the season.
Yeah, because if you look at the season, the first 5 races, he barely had any points. But in the last 7 races, I think he had 3 race wins and loads of podiums. And yeah, had a bit of luck with his rivals not scoring. But nevertheless, well-deserved championship.
Yeah, I think sometimes you need a bit of luck to win a championship.
Of course.
So yeah, no, fair play to him. Absolutely, chuffed to pieces for Wazza. And so yeah, he's come an awful long way, and it's good to see. Whether we'll ever hear the end of it is another case. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. So meanwhile, Charlie is quickest, and it seems like he's gonna try the softs.
We could be getting to that point.
I still see some drops, so I think it's too early. And he doesn't need to because he is in a position where he's quickest and doesn't have to improve. Right, so those in danger. Racing Ryan. Oh, DRS enabled. Wait. Ah, look at that. And this may be the moment to do indeed go out on softs.
Yeah, as though you were literally just saying you don't think it's ready for softs, and then DRS gets enabled. It's
Yeah,
thank you, Codemasters.
as usual. Right, so in danger, as we're going to see a very few entertaining last few minutes, Racing Ryan in P11 with 1:34.73. That means he is nearly 3 tenths behind Lynx. Yari, the Division 1 champion, is 6 thousandths behind Racing Ryan. That means he's 3 tenths behind Lynx. I think Yari, is he going to continue?
Yeah, he's carrying on the inters. I thought he might come in and put the softs on.
I think it might be wise, Yari, get the hell back to the pit if you can and put on some softs.
Yeah, Marcel doing the same, continuing on the inters.
Yeah. And I see more and more drivers switching to softs as Charlie and Ryan are now the first to also go out on track on them. Lancy does it as well. I'm gonna keep an eye on Charlie here as...
Yeah, I was just doing the same. Doesn't seem to be struggling too badly through the S's there.
No, looks like... And Lynx is out on the softs as Lancy is. And I think Fox Blue and Nerdy are about to do the same. I think it's time to switch to softs as we're going to see very quickly as Charlie is starting his hot lap now. What is he able to do?
But Yari, what? Oh, I spoke too soon. Commentator. I just went to Yari. He was 0.6 up on his time on the inters.
Yeah, but if I were Yari, I'd go in very, very quickly now. Because even if he improves a few tens, if others go out on softs and softs are quicker, you're dead anyway.
Yeah, he's staying out on the inters.
Alright. Let him prove us wrong.
Marcel's
round. Marcel is round at Parabolica. This may be the moment Marcel to come in quickly. Meanwhile, Charlie is 6 tenths up in Sector 1.
Yeah, it's definitely dry tyres.
Oh, and I think Yari is making a mistake here. .3, Charlie. Yeah. Marcel is in the pit. I think it's time for everyone to go out on a dry tyre.
Yeah, I've got to go dry tyre without a shadow of doubt. So it's whether Yari and Marcel is in the pits now. So it's whether Yari's got time to get back.
Yeah, I don't think he has time. Even if he goes in now. Bless you, by the way. Look at that, Charlie. Charlie takes nearly 2 seconds off his own time.
Yep, got to be dry. Yari, where is Yari
coming? Lancy is... Oh, he's quicker, but he invalidated his lap. Lynx is gonna drive himself to safety, I think.
Yari is staying out.
Really? Oh, he does go to P8. Oh, this could get interesting. Ryan goes to P2.
27.4. Yeah, Marcus is struggling on the softs as well on his outlap.
Oh, Yari crashes.
I think those tyres were just at that point they'd had enough. He was just pushing it, so that will be him out of qualifying 3.
Yeah. But he's still quicker than 3 other drivers.
Oh yeah, but he won't be taking part, will it? If it's the same as
No,
Q1 to 2,
no,
if you crash.
that is absolutely right. But he can still push someone else out.
It's true.
Right, so we're seeing Lancy. We're seeing Brent on a hot lap. And who is the first to set a time now? That is Gunnar. He's going to start a hot lap. And I think he really needs to improve a bit more, because others behind him will do just that. Here comes Fox Blue. Oh, he's going to go boom. Hello. Oh, Ryan invalidates. Rally at P5. It's just in time to do one more lap.
Next across we have Billy.
Billy. Boom! P3. Nerdy goes to P2. So everyone that is going to cross the finish line now is too late. It will be the last. Means now Jordan and Marcel are in danger.
Yeah, Jordan into approaching the parabolica.
Yeah, he's the next one to set a time. And after that, it's his teammate of today.
Yep, and then be the Alfa Romeo or Fox Blue, I think, see if he's pushing to try and improve on his provisional pole.
Boom. Oh, Jordan P8. Let's see if that is enough. Gunnar, next one.
So Yari currently pushed down to 12th, so we'll be eliminated there.
Right, and after Yari, we're gonna see Fox Blue. That's a Ferrari, by the way. Gunnar goes to Fox Blue. He was safe already. Enters the pit lane. Here comes Marcel. Marcel improves, but not enough. Oh, Elliott goes into P9, so it's up to Brent. Brent is the last at a time, and he could push Jordan out, and he does.
He does, up into 9th.
He does. Right.
So we lose Jordan, Marcel, and Yari.
Yes, we do. Lynx is still out on track, trying to go.
Cruising back out of petrol, I think.
Yeah, it seems like it. Right. As you said, Jordan, Marcel, and Yari. All right. We haven't talked about all the teams. We mentioned the Alpines last with Waza and Ryan.
Yep.
And that means next up is Billy in the AlphaTauri. Billy, who finished 4th in Division 3, but did win the Constructors, together with his friend and teammate Stewart. And Stewart got 2nd in Division 3, two very capable drivers, sometimes a bit aggressive. Right, so quickest time 1:26.7 for Fox Blue. Then we have Billy, Ryan, Nerdy, Lynx, Charlie, Lancy, Gunnar, Brent, and Elliott. Meets Jordan, Marcel, Yari, and as mentioned earlier, no Jug, and I think Hammers were out due to crashing into Q1. So next team to mention is the Ferrari team.
Ferrari of Tickwood and Fox Blue.
Yeah, Fox Blue is the champion of Division 3. 2nd time in a row, and yes, he was best driver of the division, but I think mainly the second half of the season he got outclassed by someone else. And that was a Brezov event, the Hungarian driver who won 4 out of the last 6 races. But his sprint came too late to get the championship, as Fox was just too good and too consistent.
Yeah, yeah. No, he had a very good season, Fox. So I mean, worthy winner at the end of the day. But as you say, yeah, Brazier pushed him really hard towards the end. I think if he'd have had a better start towards the beginning, he'd have been up there pushing. But
Yeah.
yeah, I say yeah, Stewart and Billy. I mean, Stewart had a few incidents throughout the season. Otherwise, he could have been. He could have been up
Yeah,
there on championship.
with 2 races to go, it was very close to Fox Blue and Stewart, but Stewart crashed out in Mexico, and that basically handed over the championship to Fox Blue. But Fox Blue in the Ferrari is teaming up with Ticket. Ticket is a Division 2 driver, the Finnish driver. Got unlucky in Q1 by crashing out early. I don't think he had individually a very great season in Division 2. Let me have a look. I do think last season was better as he was a long time in the running for the championship. He was 9th, but he did win Constructors. He had 1 podium place, no, 2 actually. 1 fastest lap. So he did miss a few races, that didn't help. And together with Brent, they won the Constructors title. Next up is the Aston Martin team for today. There we have Ibini, aka Ben. Ben got 3rd in Division 2. Had 2 wins and 5 podium places. And got 3rd with even missing 3 races in the season. He teams.
About that.
Yeah, won't worry. He teams up with Lancey. Lancey was a surprise actually. He got better as the season went on. As in the first half of the season didn't have a lot of points, but later on just kept scoring and scoring on even a few podiums at the end. Also had a few reserving races where he reserved in Division 1 and did very well there. He had 1 more point than Ibini in the standings, got him 2nd. And that gets us with the Alfa Romeo team. The Alfa Romeo team, as mentioned, Brent, the winner of Division 2, but a double winner as he also won Constructors. Brent won quite convincing actually with 3 wins and a total of 6 podiums. 4 wins. Sorry, Brent. And 6 pole positions as well.
Not a bad season.
No, but there are a few drivers in Division 2 that could very well be in Division 1, but sometimes it's also a matter of availability. Are you available to drive on the other day full time? That's something Brent couldn't do.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but we can't fit everybody into the right divisions on the right days. It's not nice sometimes because obviously we want all the drivers that are equally sort of competitive in one division. But as we said, just with availability, it doesn't quite work that way, does it, Bog?
No. It's availability, matchups, friends, groups. all things we take into account. And Brand teams up tonight with no joke, no problem. The young Canadian driver. Why is he here? Was he that good in Division 1? No, no. He scored a total of 3 points, so that wasn't a great season, but nevertheless he did improve quite a lot, especially his qualifying was improving a lot. But he did get voted in by the members as most improved driver. And he definitely was one of the drivers that improved the most, as he made quite a step from being a decent talent in Division 5 to a driver in Division 1 that gets into the top 10 in qualifying there.
Yeah, I mean, I'd take my hat off to him as well. He's, he had that where you've moved from Division 5 to Division 1, and I think to start off with he was struggling, and it could have dropped everybody's motivation, but I think in fact if anything it did the opposite to him, and it has helped him improve. And he was at a point where he was qualifying sort of round about the top 10, and pushing for points in a lot of the races. It was just unfortunate incidents that he didn't score as much as he should. But yeah, I mean a good season for him. He's really improved an awful lot.
Maybe he's gonna take one step down to Division 2 in the next season and feel a bit more competitive and get this motivation and confidence a bit higher.
Yes.
We'll see about that. Like I said before, it's also a matter of availability. Right, and then I think there's 2 teams left. Starting off with, I think the Williams team?
Williams team, yeah, with Trucker and Marcel.
Alright. Trucker was 5th or 6th in Division 1. Was quite a long time in the running for the title until, last 5 races he barely scored a point, but before that it was really close to the leaders, and also quite long in the running for constructors as well, but got the ticket because 2 drivers that finished higher than him weren't available tonight. But nevertheless, a very good driver and made great strides. And his teammate?
Teammate Marcel.
Oh yeah, Marcel. How can I forget? Marcel was 7th in Division 1, and especially with a good ending of the season. But he was champion. He won constructors together with Yari in the Alfa Romeo team, so that got him the ticket.
Yeah. Again, he was there or thereabouts. Sort of most of the season, sort of round about the points, but it just seemed to be, again, it's a feature of a lot of the races, isn't it? Wrong time, wrong place, and it drops you to the back. Yep. But yeah, I think there was a couple of tracks that he doesn't get on with through the year, but apart from that was sort of there or thereabouts, and the points, it was just wasn't a season for him, I think, this year, unfortunately.
No, but did get a title, so.
Absolutely, so not a bad one, is it?
Oh, absolutely not. Then the last team. Oh, and meanwhile, Billy goes to pole position, 128.08 in the Alfa Tauri, and we have Lancy in 2nd, Fox Blue in 3rd. The last team, Lynx. Lynx is a driver who joined actually in the second half of the season, and in those 5 races he did so well, he got up to 4th place in the championship. His results, let me name it: 1st, 2nd, 5th, 1st, 3rd. That's 4 podiums in 5 races. In a field with Yari, with Chevy, with Prince, with Chokers, with Marcel, with Mamba, with DeRoy, with Wesley. I can go on for a while.
Yeah, he really needs to step up his game, doesn't he? A bit more consistency next year.
What? What?
No, he's been fantastic. He really has come in, and he's just been consistent and on the pace right the way from the word go. So yeah, I think with a full season under his belt, we could
Yeah,
certainly
if
see
he's
him.
there full season, I can see him battle for the championship, and that is mainly because he's very consistent as well.
Yes, yeah, yeah, and it just shows how important that is over a season.
Yeah. Then we have the last, but not the least, the champion. We have
Yari.
Yari, of course, and he's having the worst car, a Haas car. He got champion. He was in a fight with, for a long time, for other drivers, and then in the end, with Shabby and Prince, and actually with 3 laps to go in the season, it was someone else who was leading the championship. So overall, Yari was the quickest driver. There's no doubt about that. But there's more than that. You need also cut out mistakes and strategic mistakes. Have less penalties, or not miss races. And I think if Yari can cut that out, I think it's going to be really, really, really hard to see anyone stopping him.
Yeah, completely agree. Yeah, he just seems to have raw pace on pretty much every track. I don't think I've seen a track that doesn't agree with him. He's there or thereabouts. But yeah, as you say, it's just those
Half of the
little.
races he was on pole position. Oh, Lancy. Oh, he crashes at the chicane.
Just through the S's, yeah. So
And
Lancy, mind you, he's sitting in third at the moment. Obviously, you can see everybody else going to improve. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes left.
look at that. We still have Charlie.
Lynx
Char-
has taken a spin and reset to track.
oh, that is not very nice. Right,
Brent
where we have
retiring.
Gooder. He's up a little, but that's not enough. I think the danger is coming from Charlie. Charlie is up nearly 2 tenths, but he needs 3.5. Elliott goes to P4. Or what it was. Here comes Charlie on the straight. Is one of the last who can. No, it comes
21.0.
short. And Elliott is the last one, I think. And Lynx. No, Lynx goes in his pit lane. And Elliott. Oh, P4.
Good effort by Elliott there.
And that means Billy is on pole position.
He is. Charlie in a good second. Yeah, I think everybody's finished now.
Yeah, they did. And to those of you who crashed out early on in Q1, it's time to wake up again.
Yeah, as I say, some of them had half an hour sitting there waiting now. So get your driving boots back on, get back in the seat and ready for the race. So
Right.
Billy taking pole.
It's 1:28:08, 1:20:070. That is for Charlie on the front row. We have Lancy, we have Elliott, we have Gunnar, Nerdy, Fox Blue, Racing Ryan, Brent, and Lynx, and that means Division 3, Division 5, Division 2, Division 5, 5, 5, 3, 4, 2, 1. Okay.
We have every division represented.
Exactly.
So on to the race. So we'll see if we have that dry race that they were talking about.
Right. It is dry.
Yeah, it is dry. Looks a bit misty though.
Well, I wouldn't mind a bit of rain.
Would certainly spice things up. Okay, so drivers choosing their strategies at the moment. See, top 10 will be starting on their soft tyres that they qualified on.
Yeah, they do. Everyone else starting from P11 will have a free tire choice.
Yep, and they'll have fresh sets of softs because they obviously didn't take part in the qualifying in the dry, so an extra set of softs available for them should they be needed.
Right, here we go with the formation lap. Hope everyone is awake. And I'm talking about the drivers.
So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a completely dry race.
Oh, shame though. Would have. It just gives us a bit more action.
So tyres, have a quick look at tyres. Seems that everybody's gone for the soft option other than Yari in 13th, Hammers 14th, and Wazza in 17th going for the mediums.
Yeah, a bit surprised that so many drivers actually chosen the softs.
Yeah, I would have gone for the reverse strategy, but I normally do, to be honest, anyway. But
yeah, but we're not much of a driver, are we?
Well,
Well, no.
We're triers. We're triers.
No, just kidding. But we do have to say that probably anyone on this grid is quicker than us. Although, I'm not sure if guys are Charlie or Nerdy or Relly are really quicker than you are.
I think more consistent.
Well, in crashing.
No, I'm more consistent than that.
Oh yeah, true.
Anyway, back to the race.
Yeah, sorry. yeah, but it's still the formation lap. As we have 27 laps of racing. And I can tell you now, it's going to be the final 27 laps on this game.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about yourself, I will be deleting F1
2021,
off of my system as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, I will. And that's
certainly
not because we hate the game, but we're very much looking forward to the next one that's coming out next week.
Absolutely.
And we need to make room on the PlayStation.
Correct, yes. So Tuesday, comes out Tuesday for the early access, so we'll look forward to getting a lot of testing. Well, that's what I told my wife, it's testing, I'm not going to say it's practice.
No. But I'll happily give her a call if that's helpful.
That's absolutely fine. Yeah, that will go a long way. So at the moment she's quite happy at Glastonbury. So.
Oh yeah, say hello to her. Bye bye.
Right, over to you, Mr.
Yes, here we go. The red lights. That's 3, that's 4, and that is 5. And who is having the best start? Well, I think it's Billy, but Charlie's off to a good start as well. Oh, I see one of the Haas boys going really wide there. No, it's definitely Billy taking the lead into turn 1. Let's see if it all goes safe. Oh, there's a Haas taking men's risk there. Lynx is already moving up places. I think he's up to P8, overtook 2 cars.
Yeah, Nerdy making, Nerdy was the Haas, I think you were. Oh no, it wasn't, no, he was in the Mercedes, but yeah, making up some good places there. I think he lost a few off the start, but then into the first corner, so it's quite tight. Hammers making a move just past Benny there up into 14th.
Let's see at the back, is there anyone really in trouble?
Not really, no. I mean, Trocker's lost a couple of places, but No, there's nobody in real trouble. So we've had a fairly clean start to the race, which is always good to see.
Yeah.
Nice to have 20 runners at the end of lap 1.
Yeah, we do. Billy leading ahead of Charlie and Ralliot. So it's currently Division 3 leading Division 5. Charlie is oh, Charlie is really close to Billy, and Billy, I think Billy is lucky that there's no DRS yet. Otherwise, Charlie would have certainly made a move.
Marcel making a move on Nerdy up the inside for 11th place. Makes it nice and clean. Nerdy then loses a position to Benny as well behind. So 2 positions he lost there in 1 corner.
Seems so far, it seems fairly close and fair. Charlie.
The Lynx making a move on Fox Blue.
Yari struggling in the back, P17 for the champion. But he is on a harder compound and absolutely in the worst car possible. Someone else in the worst car possible. It's Lynx, and he just dropped a position to to Fox Blue. Drops down to P9. So back ahead, Charlie is within 2/10 of Billy now as they go into Parabolica, or should we say Michele Alboreto corner.
Indeed. Recently renamed, yeah.
Yeah, he's so close now, and I think he might try it. Still no DRS. That will be coming this lap. But no, really needs DRS to try something, and I'm sure if he's this close in the next lap or at the end of this lap, he's gonna go for it.
Marcel looking for a move up the inside there of Nerdy and pulls it off, so he's up into 12th position. He's very close.
For certainly, because Waza just lost the position to Trucker. Yeah, Nerdy is dropping down the field a bit.
Yeah, I think just needs to find his rhythm a bit.
Yeah.
It's always daunting when you lose a couple of places.
You know, it's tricky because he's in a group with some guys that are pretty Oh, Hammers is out. Virtual safety car. Hammers is out on lap 3, and that's at Lesmo 1. It's way too early for anyone to pit under this virtual.
Yeah,
and
certainly can't. Yeah.
Billy is going to be happy. Because this takes away the momentum for Charlie to be able... Oh, here comes DRS. Here it comes. As we're back to green, but just a little too late.
Yeah, it seems they both came on at the same time. Back to racing as DRS was enabled.
Yeah. So positions really keep the same. Billy still leading ahead of Charlie, Ralliot and Lancy.
Benny making a move up the inside of the Lynx there into 10th position. So Lynx struggling a bit in that Hess.
Yeah, dropped another position. He had a good start, went up from P10
Fox
to 8.
Blue on a move on Racing Ryan here, up into 6th position. Nice clean round the outside of Racing Ryan there. Fox Blue takes his Ferrari up into 6th position here and will start the chase on Guna.
Fox Blue was my favourite for this race to win because of the combination of car and driver. He's not just Division 3 champion, but he's a guy that is probably a top 10 driver in Division 2 as well. And then having a Ferrari is a good combination.
Yeah, absolutely. Just watching Billy there closing in on Charlie down the start-finish line, looking to get the lead
No, no,
back.
no. Yeah, Charlie who took the lead in the race. Ralliot is doing anything he can to stay within DRS, but is now seemingly losing that battle.
Foxboo goes him right up on the back of Guna now as well, so it won't be long before he'll be looking at that 5th position.
Oh, yellow. Ryan! Racing Ryan is round. Oh,
Yeah,
once again at
Les
Lesmo 1. Yeah. Continues.
Foxblue up the inside of Guna into 5th position.
Wow. Foxy Fox is moving up. And now he is no longer in DRS range of anyone else. Has to bridge a gap of 2.2 seconds to the next one. Closest
Jordan
one.
up the inside of Brent into the final corner.
Yeah.
Does take that and should probably get the DRS as well, I think.
Here comes Lancy. Here comes Lancy for P3 on Ralliot. Well done. Very well executed. And now has to close the gap a little bit as he's out of DRS range to the next car, Billy.
Marcel and Lynx battling away there. Oh, bit of contact. Both cars are still in.
Ooh, that was dangerous with the return to track there, but luckily no one hurt. But we do have a yellow. And it's either... Oh, it's Wazza.
It is Wazza.
Come on, Wayne. Meanwhile, Charlie is driving away from Billy. Lancy is closing in on Billy and is now within DRS range as we're coming up to the straight, and I can see Lancy moving up and going to P2 as we have another yellow. Oh, Brent.
Speeding in the pit lane.
Aye, Brent. That's a really early pit stop. Is he having trouble? Damage. Yes, he's getting a new front wing. Right, Brent in trouble just like Wazza and Racing Ryan was earlier.
Oh, a three-way battle going on here between Stewart in 10th, Trocker and Lynx in 12th. And then just behind, there's fighting going on everywhere. This is really good to see.
Yeah.
It looks like the Williams and the Haas having a good fight over 11th position at the moment with Trockers and Lynx.
Back to the lead as Lancy
Benny
is...
making a move on Guna. Sorry to talk over you. But Benny does
no worries,
move up.
but was in trouble again. But we're gonna see an attack now. Lancy and Ralliot, they maybe both be attacking Billy now.
Yeah, both
here they go.
DRS.
Here comes Lancy. Has the inside, and here comes Ralliot as well. But he, no. Ralliot backs out. I thought he'd go along.
Yeah, I think he's playing the long game, Ralliot. He's
too modest.
Yeah.
But Charlie, he seems to be checking out.
Charlie's got a very good pace. I mean, obviously with the Mercedes, but it's
Yes, he has the best car, but he was... Let's not forget, he was probably, out of the 20 drivers, the 19th lowest ranked of them.
Well, he's doing a great job. 2.5 seconds clear of Lancy at the moment. Into lap 8.
Yeah, and Lancy still has to defend.
Yeah,
And,
from Billy, and then Reliot is really close on the back of Billy as well. So I think Reliot will probably be moving back up in. Oh, I've got a bad exit there. I think with DRS we'll get past Billy on the start-finish line here and move
yeah.
himself up into the podium.
Meanwhile, in P5 and 6, Ben and Fox Blue. And the Aston Martin drivers are doing phenomenally well. 2nd and 5th. Here he comes. Can Billy... No. Is unable to make a move on Lancy. Reliot is... He's there, but he's unable to attack. And the question is... Well, there's multiple questions, of course, but... One, can Lancy close in on Charlie? And B, can Ebony close in on Reliot? So both the Aston Martins.
Yeah, doing very well.
Alright, and behind the train of Ebony with Fox Blue and both the McLarens, Gunnar and Jordan behind him. There's quite a gap to Stewart in P9.
Yeah, Stewart just got past Ticket a moment ago, but it looks like that battle going to carry on. Trocker and Nerdy are closing up behind him as well, so we're going to have a four-way battle there.
Yeah, Lynx is really having trouble in that Haas car.
Yeah, I don't think he was very complimentary of it earlier in the chat, and I certainly don't think he'll be very complimentary of it afterwards. Neither I think will Yari.
Oh, Wayne is out. This time it's Lesmo too. Oh!
We have a safety car.
Let's go. Wayne does it again. Yeah, all the soft runners will definitely come in. Let me tell you something funny. Within 1 lap from now, Yari is going to lead the race.
Yeah. Yeah, if they all stop for the tyres. Yeah, it would. He's the first medium runner.
Uh-huh. And he is within 18 seconds of the leader. So I am really thinking he is going to take the lead. So, could be funny though, as for the whole season, safety cars worked against him. Could this be the moment where it's in his favor?
You never know. You never know. But I'm also looking at this, going to be interesting. We're going to have 2 Aston Martins, 2 McLarens coming in, so we're going to have an element of double stacking going on.
Green and Jordan have a gap between each other.
Yeah, I think Jordan has backed that up a bit. I mean, obviously he's been absolutely fine, but I think he's created himself a bit of a gap there. Lanzi, I suppose we've got about 4 seconds between Lanzi and Benny, so it'll be interesting to see if it does affect them or not.
It should be just alright.
Let's have a look. I'm on board with Benny now.
And I'm going to check on where Yari is. Yeah,
that was almost perfect.
Oh, Yari, he is now in the lead.
Oh,
how about that? He was P15 a lap ago.
Well, your premonition was right there, Bog. You said he'd be leading it.
I have a thing with numbers. I guess that's it.
So who has the fastest lap at the moment? Just having a quick look. I think it is Tickard.
Is it?
I think we're 123.4. Let me just bring that up, have a quick look. Yeah, 123.476 by Tickard is the fastest lap.
Hey, Ryan went to Hearts. Everyone else is on the same strategy with fresh mediums.
Yep. Obviously, Yari being the only one on old mediums, having started on them.
Yeah,
the other medium runners not finishing.
First of all, he was starting on the mediums, so going to fresh mediums wouldn't have helped him. But then again, even if he pitted and went along with everyone else, it wouldn't bring him anything.
No.
As he would have been P15, slower car. So now, yes, of course, others are probably going to overtake him very soon. He's going to drop back a bit. But he just put himself in the mix.
Yeah, and he's got that track position as well, but it's, you know, I think even if he gets overtaken by a couple, I think he'll be able to use the DRS after a couple of laps to just,
now,
you know, hopefully try and keep his position there.
Let's say this. Let's say he stays out for 6-7 laps and then there's another safety car and he's dropped back to P8. Everyone comes in for fresh softs, so is he, and he's in a good position.
Yeah.
Talking about softs, Marcel just pitted for softs. Maybe, maybe he's gambling, thinking I'm gonna go for the best tire now, and hope for another safety car. Because I don't think you can do 15, 16 laps on softs.
Well, I think you probably can, but whether you'll have much grip at the end is a different matter.
Yeah. Right. Poor Charlie, all his hard work has gone down the toilet. And I'm very convinced that we're gonna restart the race at the end of this lap.
Yeah, the whole field's closed up, so there's no reason to keep it out, but it doesn't mean that it won't stay out. But I think
and there you have it.
Safety car in. So Yari now becomes a pace car. See who gets the best restart.
By the way, Jordan lost a few positions with that pitting.
Yeah, I wonder if he had damage, because it's, mind you, I saw
here we go. I think someone's entering the pit lane.
Yeah,
Yari. What is that? That is a really odd choice. But let's stay at the front and think about it later. Charlie, oh, side by side with Lancy there at the chicane. And he drops the position, drops 2 positions as Billy overtakes him as he's just struggling with the rear. So Lancy now in the lead with Billy in second. Charlie dropped the third, Rally in fourth, Fox Blue in fifth. And Yari pitted on a really odd moment here.
And Yari's got onto the hards as well.
Yeah, I'm not really getting this strategy, but maybe something happened. Brent has pitted as well. He went for softs.
So a bit of a mixture of tyres now. We've got a couple on soft, couple on hards, and the rest on mediums.
But that's all the cars in the back, because everyone else up front is on the same strategy. They're on fresh mediums. Right, Lancy is leading. Can Charlie get back in the leading position first?
Benny's pitting. I wonder if he's got damage.
Yeah,
Ticket as well.
Oh yeah, and no jug. Not sure what happened there.
Ben's got front wing damage. So has Ticket. So's no jug. Yeah, they must have had a small coming together, the 3 of them, I think.
Very likely.
So it was looking good for Aston Martin a couple of laps ago. Still is, obviously, with Lanzi up in
Well,
the lead now.
I'm about to say, it's leading.
Yeah, but so Benny now down in 15th. We'll see where he can recover. But yeah, good restart from Lanzi. We're not sure what happened with Yari, but obviously dropping an awful lot of places and then pitting.
No Jug is taking a different route. Got him a 10-second penalty. And on the next lap, DRS will be activated again. And that's where we most likely will see a few overtakes.
Yeah, not too many are close at the moment. Marcel is on the back of Racing Ryan and it's for lowly 12th at the moment, but Powers is way past there. Obviously a difference between the hard and the soft tyres. So
Charlie was really close to Billy, but not close enough, and without the DRS it seems pretty hard to overtake.
Lanzi making a small mistake there. Billy.
Oh, he's really close
now. Yeah, Lanzi just had a bit of lost a bit of grip on the rear coming out of the chicane.
But already had a good exit there out of the second last mile. Here we have it. The Parabolica. Stewart picks up a time penalty. And this is going to be a DRS fest now after the Parabolica. Whoa. Look at that. We have 7 drivers who are all within half a second of each other. Can Billy attack? Can Charlie attack? Oh, Charlie is. Here comes Charlie. And he's going to go for the inside on Billy. Billy giving it all. But Billy's going to go for the lead. No, Billy is not. Oh, bit of contact with Lanzi. Oh, that was some contact with the front wing. Wow, it seemed like Billy would drop the third, but no. Billy went on to the lead.
Now Fox Blue making a move up into fourth on the inside of Relia. And makes that nice and clean. So yeah, all change at the front. Billy making that late move on the outside of Lanzi. As you said, we thought we were going to be defending from Charlie, but he was actually going on the attack. So
yeah, well played.
Stewart and Gunnar exchanging places. So Gunnar into 7th, Stewart up to 6th.
Very well done by Stewart, who was starting from the near back as he was out of Q1. So both the Alpha Towers doing well now in P1 and 6. Here we go again. Who can attack now? Gunnar. Oh, he's pitting. Gunnar's pitting.
He's pitting. He'll go onto the soft
side. And here comes Lanzi again. Here he comes. Brakes later. Defense. Lanzi back in the lead.
Yep, Gunnar having front wing damage there, so putting a fresh set of softs and a new nose on.
Right, puts Jordan into P7. So we keep having this battle for the lead. We have still a lot of different drivers could actually win this.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't want to put a prediction on it at the moment.
Yari pitting. Going for softs. It's definitely not Yari's race.
No, couldn't do it in the Haas this year. I mean, last year it was the Williams he brought home to the win, which was a feat basically with the slowest car. Managed to bring home the win, but yeah, struggling a bit this year in the Haas. So unfortunate, but also you've got to remember he's racing with still a broken ankle as well.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Fox Blue. Oh, they're not going 3 wide, are they? No, but Fox Blue does have the insight on Charlie. Oh, Fox Blue is just relentless here. And no, I'm not talking about the esports team. We do have the owner of them driving here. He's in 7th position. I did mention early on, Fox Blue was my favorite to win, and he's moved up to P3. Charlie and Reliot are slowly moving down the grid a little, P4 and P5 now. And Stewart is right back at him as well. Stewart, oh, someone's going really wide there. I was about to say Stewart is not really afraid to make a move.
No, Stuart, if he sees a gap, he will go for it.
Look at that. Here comes Fox Blue. Oh, he's early on. He's side by side with Billy. Now goes back behind Billy and fully uses... Oh, the slipstream. But Billy really defends phenomenally and stays in 2nd. Unable to attack Lancy.
Oh, Nerdy having a bit of a moment coming out of the chicane there, drops him down into 10th.
Yeah. Gunnar with the quickest lap.
Yeah, on his new fresh soft. And we'll see where he can. Second, getting on for 2 seconds just behind Benny at the moment. But just look at this, we've got a top 10 are pretty much nose to tail, Bog.
Yeah. Gap to P10 is 4.9 seconds. And slowly we're seeing drivers getting penalties, meaning they have exceeded the track limits too many times. And that could really hurt in the end, because for every 3 times you do that, you get a 3-second time penalty. That will add it to your total race time. And with pack this close, you could easily lose 5 positions. Or more.
Yeah. Billy got Fox Blue all over the back of him as well, but he is looking at closing.
Oh, but Charlie is... Oh, yeah, Charlie on the inside. Oh, that is well done.
Good move, Billy going wide.
Billy going wide and gets a pen and loses 3 positions. Aye. That drops him from 2nd to 6th with his own teammate now right behind him. Oi. Behind him? No. Stewart says no.
Oh, and at the back we have a spinner. We have Marcel round. Bit of contact in the chicane.
Yeah.
So contact with Nerdy average by the looks of it, and giving a 5-second penalty there to Marcel.
Oh, Lancy and Charlie. So Charlie looked to be dropping back a bit, but now is back in the fight for the win. Fox Blue is right on his tail. Fox Blue. Oh, guys. Oh, watch it going into Parabolica. We have some phenomenal battles.
And this is just top 4 nose to tail.
And I think one of these 4 drivers are gonna win it. Oh, here comes Fox Blue.
Wide,
Fox Blue. Is he? Someone spun.
We have
Stewart. Marcel is in the pit lane. Nerdy is in the pit lane. But Fox Blue went from 3rd to 1st in 1 corner. Big balls move there. Right.
This could go anyway. It really
Yeah,
could.
I just said it's going to be one of these 4 drivers. Oh, no, Jug is out. Imagine getting us a safety car now.
No joke, and he has spun.
Yeah, at the
Yeah,
chicane.
chicane. Final chicane. Could be a safety car.
Could be. In fact, the leaders are coming up to that area now. Let's go on board. Let's see if... No, he's on the side of the track. Doesn't know. It's not going to be a safety car. That is not going to be a safety car.
Oh, that's a shame. That would have closed it right up. Everyone onto softs with a last 5 lap sprint for the Race of Champions.
Yeah, anyway, I was about to say Jordan could get in the mix, but then a little mistake and loses nearly a second. Is now out of the DRS range. 6 laps to go. And it seems to be... Oh, here comes Lancy again. It seems to be a fight between the current top 4. Lancy, Fox Blue and Reliot. Billy is doing everything he can to get back to the group, but him having a penalty is not helping.
No, plus he'll be dragging Trocker along with him as well, and Jordan just behind as well. Jordan working his way up to 7th.
Where did Trocker suddenly come from? Oh, Brent pitting again. Right.
Nose cone. So yeah, just fresh set of boots for Brent.
Yes, and this could go anyway. Lancy, Foxfleet, Charlie, or Reliot seem like one of them is gonna win it, unless Drucker or Jordan still get in the mix.
It's
Sure,
still possible. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Billy and Stewart are there as well, but they have a time penalty, so even if they finish first, there's no way they're going to get a 3-second gap on this DRS track. Here comes Fox Blue again, but he waits. I think ideally you want to make your move in lap 26.
Yeah, Billy now closed the gap back up to half a second, so he's back on the tail, and he's brought Trocker with him, and Stewart and Jordan. So we've got another great big train of 8, all closed back up again. Oh, Stewart hitting the chicane hard there, and
lost a bit of time there.
His car take up, yeah. See, the lead is going to change again this lap. I think Fox Blue getting nice and close behind Lancy now.
Billy gets another penalty. I really wouldn't.
Reliot making a move on Charlie.
Inside.
So Reliot up into third. No.
Charlie keeps it. Charlie keeps. Oh, that is close racing. Now he is ahead, and he has DRS, but so has Charlie.
And he's closing on Fox Blue.
Ooh.
Come on, Reliot.
Oh, no, here comes Charlie again.
Charlie up the inside. Reliot holds his position.
No, Reliot. He's been patient all race. I don't know, it might be one of the only drivers on the grid who's never won a race.
Oh, I'd love to see Reliot win. I really would. But whoever wins will be deserving. I mean, Lancy and Fox have just been changing positions lap after lap.
And the fighting with Charlie and Reliot and Billy now has cost them time, and now they're outside of the DRS range. It's so important to stay within that.
Yeah, I think did they dip just under it?
Yeah, he needs to stay within it. At that. Oh yeah, that was a good corner. Yeah, he's back in it, and
Billy's out.
Billy isn't. Billy's not.
No, Billy's out of DRS, so he will not get DRS on this. Elliott
Oh, and
will.
I think with Charlie being behind Billy, I think Charlie's chances are over. So it's Lancy, it's Fox Blue, and it's Elliott. Fox Blue is looking.
Charlie up the inside of Billy there, and Trucker looking at the dive as well.
Oh, Charlie has 1.6 on Elliott. He needs to close that gap quickly if he wants a shot at the title.
Yeah, so Billy and Trucker's still close behind them. We've got a bit of a gap down to Jordan. Now Charlie making a mistake.
Yeah, that's his chances over. Yeah, it's gonna be one of these three guys. Lancy, Fox Blue, and Elliott. There is no way you're gonna close it. 2.5 second gap within 1.5 lap. Unless, of course, something happens.
Oh, Fox Blue going for a move. Oh, was it? No, it wasn't Fox Blue, was it? It was Charlie, sorry, going for a move up the inside of Billy there and going into the chicane. Not the place to make it, especially when they got a penalty in front of you.
Elliott struggling to stay within DRS.
He's got it. He just needs to be patient and see if these two in front are going to fight. Closing. Fox Blue closing on Lancy now.
Ideally for Elliott is these two guys fighting and giving Elliott the possibility to close in and maybe make a move.
Yeah. I suppose you want to be leading at the end of that straight on the final lap, don't you?
Yeah.
Ideally.
Yeah. So basically, you want to go into turn 1 of the last lap as the leader. That's it.
Yep. Yeah, if you can do that and keep it tidy all the way around, you're not going to really get overtaken.
Fox Blue has a lot of ERS left. Lancy also still has quite a bit, and Elliott has the least of them three. Oh, we do have a yellow. That's a McLaren. I think it's Gunner. Ticket pitting meanwhile.
And Elliott closing now on the back of Fox Blue, so he's down to just under half a second.
This is going to be the all-deciding lap of the season.
Elliott getting a... Sorry, Elliott losing traction on the back end, so Elliott losing just a bit of time there. I thought he was going to go round, but he caught it.
Here he comes, Fox Blue. Here he comes for the winning move. Question. Oh, contact! Contact! Oh!
And Elliott's through. Lancy.
No. Oh, but that was... I think Fox Blue backed out because he had contact with Lancy and gave the position back. If that's true, then that's a gentleman. Oh, so close, so close. Is it going to be Lancy? Is it going to be Fox Blue? Or is Elliott going to be the one making the final move? I think he's just coming short to do so. If he wants to do it, he has to attack now. Lancy got a penalty. Wait.
Yeah.
Lancy got a penalty.
So Fox Blue for the...
Elliott! No!
No!
Oh boy! Wait! Oh! Watch if they go off track together. Oh!
Lands it. Oh!
Oh no! What a final! Fox Blue wins it
to win.
after a crazy final lap. And Charlie moves up the second. Wait, and Trucker moves up to third. What just happened?
I just saw Elliott go off after the... And then it all kicked off in front.
Oh my. What have I just witnessed?
So Lancy dropping to fifth. He must have had a 6-second penalty in the end.
No, they were all pretty close, and he had Oh, he hit the wall on the inside of Parabolica on the last lap. Ay,
Hey,
ay, ay,
hey,
ay,
hey.
ay. Whatever.
Well, what an end to the
Oh,
season. I mean,
really?
congratulations to Fox Blue. I mean, racing,
Oh
you know, they're
my.
winning the Champions race, but
I
my
should go.
goodness,
I should go to the casino. I predicted this.
you did. Yeah. And I wanted Elliott to win, and he crashed, you know, on the final lap.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
yet again, I'm consistent in in ruining people's races. So apologies, Elliott.
But where did this podium for truckers suddenly come from?
I think he kept it clear. I mean, he was in sort of round about fifth position anyway, battling away with Charlie and Billy. So I think obviously keeping it clean, the others getting a few penalties, he's just moved his way up. But I mean, congratulations, dragging his Williams up onto the third place at Monza. That's no mean feat. So well
No,
done to
no,
him.
no, that's impressive actually. Sure, got a bit lucky on that last lap with Reliot going off, with Lancey getting a penalty, but nevertheless, what happened on that last lap? Oh, I think both Lancey and both Reliot will be gutted.
Yeah, Lanzi had 6 seconds of penalties looking at this, same as Billy, so he must have picked up another penalty. I think probably going off track, hitting the wall, coming into
Yeah,
the
could be, could
final,
be.
probably get it. But
So, the results. Fox Blue wins it. Charlie on the podium. Trucker in third. Then we have Jordan, Lancey, Billy, Stewart. Linked in the Haas. Well done. Ben and Nerdy in the top 10. We have Ryan, Marcel, Gunnar, Yari. Oh, that's disappointing. P14. Brent in 15. Ralliot crashing on the last lap with a certain podium. Then we had Ticket lapped on one lap behind, and No Jerk, Waza, and Hammers. Wow.
well, that didn't fail to disappoint, did it? Race of Champions, end of season. There we go. That's what racing's all about.
I've seen some great racing, brilliant overtakes, risky moves. From my point of view, not seen anything bad as in behavior or dirty moves. But I have not been on everyone's car, so maybe I've missed something, of course. But nevertheless, what a race! And it shows that this was a pretty good track to do this race on.
I think so, yeah. I mean, there was certainly closely matched. I mean, the gaps weren't huge right the way across the field. And to have 10 cars, yeah, I mean, okay, we had a couple of safety, virtual safety car, etc., and the safety car, but to have the top 10, sort of none of them over a second between each other. It was, what we were,
No, phenomenal.
4.5 seconds covering the top 10. How good's that?
Oh, well, like you said, congratulations to Fox Blue for winning. And congratulations to everyone who was in here because well done for being here to making this because everyone who was in here was a winner or a high finisher in this season. Cool. I need to catch your breath after this.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I mean, congratulations to everyone. A, for qualifying for the Race of Champions at the end of the season, and B, for what we've witnessed. It was great to see. I say racing throughout the field, as Bob said. We didn't really see anything that was untoward. It's a great advert for DTR. That's what we like to see in the
Yeah,
week in, week
yeah,
out.
we loved it. So this was basically the first full racing year on DTR Delta T Racing, as we did so on F1 2021. This game is probably going to be deleted from my PlayStation soon, but next Friday, F1 22 is out, will be released. For those with early access, it's out on Tuesday. So what's going to happen next? We're going to start testing the game starting Tuesday if you have early access. And we're going to open lots of events that everyone can join. But if you want to race in next season, you need to sign up. And sign-ups will open, well, probably Wednesday. Or
Yep.
somewhere between Wednesday and Friday. And how do you join? Well, if you're already a DTR member, we're gonna open up a bot on the Discord, and you can simply say you want to race and which days you're available. And two, if you're not a member yet, go to the website www.deltatracing.com and choose to sign up, and it takes you to our Discord, and you fill up the registration form there. Any question, just ask in either here on the website or whatever. We're happy to answer them and welcome you all. But now, for now, I had fun, and thank you for commentating together this whole season.
It's been fun, been very
Yeah.
enjoyable, and yeah, we look forward to the new game, new divisions, sort of some new drivers in. We look forward to going again and hopefully having a nice, successful season 4 that we can look
Yeah,
to
yeah.
discuss.
Our community is now 350 members big, and about 150 of them raced in our F1 season, and we're looking to welcome more. So if you want to race, and that is PlayStation, but in the future it will also be PC and Xbox, just join. Or want to be member of a fun race loving community, just join us, and we're happy to welcome you. And I think that's it for now. Now, this was a wonderful year and season. Thank you all for watching, and I don't know, anything to add now.
Not really, no. Just obviously big thank you to everyone involved in the league. Obviously
Yeah,
from the admin to the commentators to the coordinators to the
absolutely.
stewards, and but mostly to the drivers and the community that we've got. It's lovely to see in the Discord that people get on. It's somewhere you can come. You don't judge each other. We come, we have fun, we enjoy, we share.
Hmm.
It's a fantastic community. So, but very proud of everybody and everything that they've achieved for season 3, and let's look forward to being bigger and better in season 4.
Yes, yes, just well said. We will be back basically with testing and sign-ups next week, and league racing within a few weeks as well. So once again, thank you for watching. Have a great night. Bye bye.
Bye bye all. Take care.